What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be starting this new series on my channel called Enlighten Me. This is where I take a bunch of wrestlers that I don't understand the hype for, and I'm going to be asking you guys, the viewers, why they're so beloved. Today we're going to be starting with Kazuchika Okada. Just to clarify, this is not just an AEW exclusive series. I will be doing this with multiple companies. To be fair, my first 3 videos being kind of hating on AEW, it doesn't seem like a good look, but it's all good. I will be doing this for WWE and TNA, if I can think of people. But there are a lot of people in AEW that would fit under this category, so I don't really know. I'll try to space it out. Anyways, I will be sorting this into 3 categories: presentation, in-ring, and mic skills. Starting off with presentation. In terms of Kazuchika Okada in New Japan and any appearance in AEW, they made him look like $1 million, literally. When you watch an entrance with him in New Japan, he looks like a top guy. He looks like someone you gotta watch. The whole money falling down with the pose and all that, it looks phenomenal. Right now, and even with his gear, that's the main problem with me. I don't want to say problem. The main thing with him is his gear. In New Japan, he had like unique looking pants. He had the hair and stuff, all of that. Basically, he just looked like Cody Rhodes kind of. Now, he literally looks like a creator wrestler. I could pull up 2K25 and make him you give it 3 minutes. All you got to do, pull up the default character, change the hair, change the skin tone, get rid of one of the elbow pads, and you're good. It's insane. It's insane. He doesn't look like a top guy. And I'm not even trying to hate. I'm just giving my opinion. That's kind of what. If I was turning on AEW for the first time with no context on who any of these people are, I would not look at Okada and think that's a guy that I need to watch. I don't know. He just doesn't. I'll say it right now though. His entrance theme is an absolute banger. Curiosity. That's a great song. But I don't know. I like parts of it. But most of it is kind of a downgrade from New Japan. Is kind of what I should say. I'm not trying to say. If you compare it from New Japan to AEW, even when he first came in, when he joined with the Young Bucks, that debut, big pop, money falling down, all that, it was great. And now it's kind of just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. Next up, we have mic skills. This is going to be a very brief segment because it's kind of hard to judge him. You know, English is not his first language. He has an accent. It's kind of rude to say he's terrible at promos when that's not, I don't know. I think him doing comedy segments was kind of weird when he first started. I mean, every promo was just him saying bitch. I don't know. It was funny. I liked it. I kind of liked it. I'm just saying, I don't know. Yeah. Not much to say with that, honestly. Last off, we got in-ring, and this is the main thing I want to talk about. Even going back to New Japan, I always thought this guy was overrated in terms of an in-ring standpoint. I am not a fan of the New Japan style in terms of... I'll tell you right now, Kenny Omega and Okada is overrated to me. Any of the matches. I think they're really good matches. 7 stars is absolute bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to just hate. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to sound like, a certain way. That is a 4-star match, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not trying to... using a star scale is stupid, but, I don't get... Some of the best matches of all time. No, I disagree. Kenny Omega is really good. We're kind of going off track here in terms of talking about that. Kenny Omega looked way better in that match than Okada. Like I said, it's that New Japan style that I'm not a big fan of. The New Japan... I'll tell you right now. 30 minutes, I'm bored. It's some spots are cool. You know what I'm saying? I saw the power bomb into the table during one of the Okada Kenny matches, and then the last 5 minutes are some of the greatest counters you've ever seen. That's kind of how I feel it. Same thing with, I think I saw Okada and Hiroshi Tanahashi from 2013. I can think of one spot in that match, and that was it. And that match was 40 minutes long. And the ending was really cool with all the counters and countering finishes and stuff. I don't know. And then you fast forward to AEW. Like, he just, I don't know. One of the best wrestlers in the world, people call him. Nobody better in the world. I think Jim Ross said when he came in. Him and Bryan Danielson was a good match. Bryan Danielson. If you have a bad match with Bryan Danielson, that says a lot about you. I'm sorry. But, like, here's the thing. And they go into, I think it was March 2024. They gave him the Continental title literally right away. I feel like they made that belt just so Okada can have a belt. I swear. I don't know. Actually, no, he left New Japan after. Whatever. They just gave him that belt immediately. Eddie Kingston fucking left right after, and they came back, like, 7 months later. Anyways. But in terms of all those, he held that belt for so long. December of 2025 is when he lost it. March 2024 is when Roman Reigns was still the champion. Think about that. Roman Reigns was the WWE champion at the time. That was before WrestleMania 40. That was the build-up to WrestleMania 40. That was around that press conference era when The Rock was kind of doing stuff. Do you know how long that is? That feels like years ago. In comparison, it's insane. All those matches, like I said, also some with AEW where they do 15 false finishes. People talk about the Jon Moxley match at the end of Continental Classic and stuff. I guess that was him and Kyle Fletcher, but still, like, I don't know. Yeah, he didn't have a match with Jon Moxley at the end of it. Whatever. Okay, I'm just saying, all those every single AEW match, there's like 20 false finishes. I'm not trying to hit on it. But, like, here's the thing. He has a really good looking drop kick. That's my opinion. I don't know. He has drop kick, flapjack, air raid crash, tombstone, rainmaker. It's a combo of all five of those. I don't know. I don't even think the rainmaker's that good of a move. I'll be honest. It's like I don't know. Okada. Here's the thing. He's tall, but he ain't like Bronson Reed should be doing the rainmaker. Powerhouse Hobbs or Royce Keys should be doing the rainmaker. Braun Strowman. I feel like they would fit with doing that move. But yeah, I don't know. At least make it look good. But, like, here's the thing. Yeah. Like, in my opinion, if he's having a good match, it's probably because of the other person. Him and Kota Ibushi had a match. I think it was on Dynamite. That match, people were, dude, it's going to be the best thing on the planet. That match was not great. I'm not trying to sidetrack. Kota Ibushi is like 10 years past his prime. Dude, he can retire right now, and I think it'd be completely fine. He had some elite matches literally 10 years ago. 15 years ago, maybe. Him and Kenny Omega was in like 03, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm tripping on that. Him and all those New Japan matches were like 2017, 2016, the mid-2010s. That's almost 10 years ago. His body is broken down. That's a sidetrack. I don't know. But, like, in terms of, go back and track here. In terms of an in-ring standpoint, I don't get it. People, like I said, even going back to New Japan, I didn't like it. It's not even that I didn't like it. The hype that surrounded him, one of the best wrestlers on the planet, I did not get that from watching some of his matches. Even dating back to like 2013, I saw one of them. Even compare that to now, it's the same. I get the same impression. Like he didn't like. I don't know. Like I said, it's all preference, and I get that. This video is all about preference. I'm just saying I don't understand why people say he's the greatest thing on the planet. That's my 2 cents, though. Yeah. Complain about this in the comments if you want to. I don't know. Give any critiques. Explain, like I said, how I'm tripping on this, because I don't know. That's kind of the whole point. Enlighten me. Tell me why I'm wrong, and tell me your reasons. Anyways, see you later.